You have ambitions. You have big dreams.
Ta-da!
You want to succeed, and finally, you want to live the life you've always imagined. But there's one problem. You are lazy. You know exactly what you should be doing, but you don't do it. Day after day, you procrastinate, missing opportunities and then blaming yourself for not taking action. Because deep down you know you can do more. But instead of changing, you keep going like this. The guilt keeps growing over time. Day after day. Week after week. And gradually, you accept it as part of who you are. Then, when the new year comes, once again, you set the same goals as last year. You start with full determination and motivation, and maybe a little delusion. But before you know it, procrastination reappears. Just like that relative, who always shows up unannounced. You procrastinate, then procrastinate a little more. Then one day, you look back and realize you are stuck in an endless loop. Laziness. Procrastination, disappointment, then setting goals again, without knowing how to get out. You want to break this loop. You want to overcome procrastination, end the laziness, and finally turn your ambitions into reality. And you start looking for solutions. You watch video after video online.
Just do it. Just do it.
And most of the advice you get is the same. Basically, delete social media, eliminate distractions, make detailed plans, discipline yourself. And maybe these methods will help for a short time, but then you return to square one. Inertia. That's the real reason you procrastinate. In physics, inertia is the tendency of an object to maintain its state.
Unbalanced force.
If an object is at rest,
demonstrates that principle
it tends to remain at rest. If an object is in motion, it tends to remain in motion, unless acted upon by an external force. And this is also true for you. When you're procrastinating, you tend to keep procrastinating. You do nothing because starting seems too difficult. And instead of facing the task at hand, you turn to things that are easier. Scrolling through your phone, watching Netflix, playing games, anything to help you avoid responsibility. But here's the biggest problem. You make the first step seem too difficult. In your mind, to the point where you don't dare to start. You think about writing a 5,000-word essay, and immediately it looks like a giant mountain. You want to start going to the gym, but the thought of having to work out every day for months discourages you. You want to start a business, but when you think about everything that needs to be done, you feel overwhelmed and never start. And so you continue to procrastinate. But if inertia is the problem, it also means it can become the solution, as long as you know how to leverage it. If inertia is the problem, then the solution is to break the inertia. The good news is, you don't need a big push to do it. You just need a small push, enough to help you overcome the initial barrier. And there are two extremely effective ways to do this. Way 1. Reduce the difficulty level of the first step. Most people procrastinate because they make it difficult for themselves from the start. When you say, you need to finish a 5,000-word essay, your brain hears this is too big. Too hard. Do it later. So instead of setting a giant task, make it so small it's impossible to fail. For example, don't tell yourself you have to write 5,000 words. Say you only need to write 50 words. Don't tell yourself you have to study for 3 hours. Say you just need to open your book and read 1 page. Don't tell yourself you have to work out for 1 hour. Say you just need to do 1 push. When the task becomes small and easy, you won't feel hesitant to start anymore. And the magic is, once you've started, you tend to continue. The 2-minute rule. Another extremely effective technique is the 2-minute rule. The principle is very simple. If you don't want to do something, tell yourself you only need to do it for 2 minutes. You don't want to clean your room, play a song. Clean up and stop when the song ends. You don't want to write, set a 2-minute timer. Write anything that comes to mind and stop if you want to. You don't want to exercise. You just need to change into your workout clothes and do push-ups for 2 minutes. Most people won't stop after 2 minutes. Why? Because of inertia. An object in motion tends to remain in motion. At first, you have to push the ball uphill. But once you pass the point of inertia, it will roll down eyes. And that's why you need to keep the first step small and easy. Once you've started, you will naturally want to continue without having to rely on willpower or discipline. By applying these 2 methods, you can break the inertia, overcome procrastination, and finally turn your ambitions into reality. The secret to overcoming procrastination doesn't only apply to work or study. You can use it in any area of life. Anything you are struggling to start. You want to go to the gym, but keep putting it off. Don't think about working out for an hour. Just put on your workout clothes and do one exercise. You want to start a business project, but feel overwhelmed. Don't try to make a perfect plan. Just sit down and write down one simple idea. You want to improve your relationship with family or friends. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Just send a quick check-in message for 2 minutes. Everything great starts with a small step. Martin Luther King once said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step." Remember that. You don't have to finish everything in one day. You just need to start. And if you can do that, the rest will happen automatically. So, if you are an ambitious but lazy person, here is what you need to remember. Procrastination is not because you are lazy, but because of inertia. An object at rest tends to remain at rest, unless acted upon by an external force. The hardest step is always the first one, so make it as easy as possible. Just start. Write 50 words instead of 5,000 words. Do 1 push-up instead of working out for 1 hour. Do 2 minutes instead of worrying all day. Once you overcome the inertia, everything will become much easier. And when you do this every day, even just a little bit, you will no longer be a procrastinator. You will become a doer. You will achieve the goals that you previously put off. You will turn your ambitions into reality. So don't wait any longer. Start now.